We are here to encourage, acknowledge, and celebrate the incredible changes that you are bringing about. We observe how change can be unsettling and even frightening to many of you. However, for the old patterns and old limited realities to be transformed, there must be change. Sometimes the changes are so gradual that they are not noticed until the results are obvious to all. Other times the changes are quick, shocking, and alarming. Nevertheless, changes are a part of evolving. The ability to adapt is one of the essential aspects to being human and does enable you to survive. The key to being able to adapt to the changes in your reality is the ability to thrive and evolve. As a collective consciousness, you have been experiencing and witnessing changes in familiar patterns and behaviors. Some of the more shocking events can cause you to want to retreat, pull in, or even hide. We are inviting you instead to step up, continue to take action, and to add your personal energy and vibration to the mix. We invite you to continue to envision and accelerate the transformation of consciousness within the collective. Realize and own your powerful part in what is occurring. Without doubt, know that you are connected to the energy fields and minds of the collective energy offered by others. Without a doubt, know that your thought fields and emotional vibration connect to and interface with the thought fields and emotional vibrations of others. Know that your consciousness has an energetic effect on quantum field and therefore, all things. Imagine that the energy of your thoughts or emotions create a template or blueprint that is added, so to speak, to the global data bank. Remember that energy follows thought. Whatever you put out is going to add to the field that is life diminishing or the field that is life sustaining. You are witnessing this duality being played out in the events of your reality. Which duality do you support? Honor your true magnificence as a galactic divine being, playing in a dimension that is undergoing a tremendous shift. Own the possibilities that your emotions can and do shape or create your physical reality. Once you are playing at that level, anything is possible in your personal life and also in the global reality of world events. You are being supported by the entire galaxy to expand your understanding of consciousness. There is a raising frequency on Earth that is triggering the awakening of humanity. The chaos that you are witnessing is the resistance to this rise of frequency. Allowing yourself to believe and understand that you personally carry within your circuits the blueprint of future energy and reality. It is your expanded consciousness that allows you to experience the higher dimensions of future energy. There is so much information about dimensions, and what we can share with you in that dimensions are not a certain place or even a certain location. Dimensions are levels of consciousness. As more and more individuals are beginning to realize that when they vibrate at a higher level, they can more easily experience a higher dimensions. Each time you access a higher dimension, you bring a new pattern or template to this hollow game of 3D reality. Practice shifting your limited physical consciousness and programming to allow your divine consciousness as a multidimensional being to anchor the seeds of a miraculous, unified and harmonious world. Every act of compassion or kindness truly ripples out to the collective field. Every act of love truly raises the vibration of all energy in the universe. It is your limited beliefs and old emotions baggage that keeps you locked in this rather challenging dimension. It is the belief and feeling of being powerless victims or martyrs that trap you into the dramas. Make it your goal and intention to release and transform dense negative issues and experiences. Every time you transform or heal a personal issue, you make that energy available to the collective global data bank. Remember that emotions are contagious. Fear energy always generates more fear energy and the behaviors associated with that vibration. Imagine as you offer feelings of gratitude and kindness as often as possible, you are adding that coherent frequency to the collective field. Time, as you know it, is an illusion. It is a part of the 3D reality. It keeps you consciously hooked. As you practice staying in a coherent frequency and vibration, you raise your consciousness and experience or flow into the higher dimensions. Realize that you are imprinting your very DNA with this experience. Understand that DNA is capable of communicating beyond space and time. When you move into the higher dimensions, you might feel a certain lightness of being or spaciousness. Others times you might experience colors and shapes that astound you. There might be sense of wonder or excitement. These experiences might last a brief time, however, as you allow this to occur more frequently, your awareness of being in a higher dimensional state will become easier and you will stay in this elevate state longer. When you experience these higher states of consciousness that allows you to move into the frequencies of the higher dimensions, you will often connect with the beings of that dimension. These beings of light and love will support and assist you in navigating these new realms. Each time you have a new experience, you bring that energy and seed this reality, therefore making dimensional travels more available to anyone who can tap into that invitation. You anchor that ability into the global conscious databank as a true possibility, allowing the collective consciousness of begin to shift into these higher states of awareness and experience. There is a synchronicity of this truth that begins to occur in the DNA of others. We invite you to remember that even in these seeming difficult and chaotic times and events, there is always a different scenario to call forth. Call forth the life-sustaining ones and anchor those seed into this dense field. We extend our gratitude for your courage to be in physical form at this time. Remember that you are masters of energy and light, here to anchor the new template. We are always available at your request to assist and support you service to humanity. The team.